differentiation here topic. Now, how to handle this one means the basic formula is d by dx of x power m. For physics point of view, we are not going to discuss in detail. Mainly how to apply this formula we are going to discuss. How to read this one first. This is read as differentiation of x power m with respect to x. Remember how we are reading this one. So x power m is there. So for this variable, x is a variable, m is constant. We have to do differentiate x power m with respect to what? X. So here x is there. So we have to make the differentiation with respect to x means this x is a variable. Suppose for example you have written d by dx of y power m. Then we are differentiating with respect to x. But here the term what we found y. Now y is not variable. Y is also constant. Y is also constant. M is constant. Y is also constant. So with what term we are differentiating with respect to that term only we are calling it as variable. So here we are differentiating with respect to, how to observe with what term we are differentiating with respect to here x. So now this x is variable. So what is the formula here? Just we are not going in detail about what is the differentiation basics and everything. Just we are discussing the differentiation useful for physics. So the formula I can write here d by dx of x power m as m into x power m minus 1. So this is the basic formula which we will be using often in physics. So d by dx of x power m is m into x power m minus 1. Now how to apply this formula for different situations we have to observe now. So differentiation of x power m with respect to x. Let us see now. So now here if you observe differentiations, first of all, let me take some basic examples, that is d by dx of x square. So d by dx of x square is there. What is our formula? D by dx of x power m is nothing but m into x power m minus 1. I have given the formula for you. So just how to apply d by dx of x square means obviously here m into x power m minus 1. That is 2 into x power 2 minus 1. That is nothing but 2x. Like that I can write. Suppose, let me take another one. D by dx of x cube. So d by dx of x cube means how to write this one. So d by dx of x cube means again m into x power m minus 1. That is here what should I write now? 3 into x power 3 minus 1, or I can write 3x square. So next one we will discuss now it as d by dx of x power 4. Okay, happily we can write 4 into x power 4 minus 1, 4x cube. Now you got some idea here. Suppose they have given the term d by dx of x. D by dx of x. How to handle this one? Only x is there means you have to understand power is 1. Power is 1. So I can write now it as 1 into x power 1 minus 1. So 1 into x power 1 minus 1 means 1 into x power 0. 1 into x power 0 means x power 0 is also 1. X power 0 is 1 means 1 into 1 is what? 1. So simply I can write d by dx of x means only 1. Fine. Suppose they have given d by dx of some 5. 5 is a constant. 5 is a constant here. How to handle constant, we have to observe now. So whenever constant is given, now what we are doing means I can write d by dx of 5 into x power 0. Because what is this? 5 means 5 I can also write as 5 into 1. I know x power 0 is called as 1 because we are differentiating with respect to x. So I want to involve some x term there. For that purpose, I am taking a 5 into 1 and 1 I am calling it as x power 0. Because we are differentiating with respect to x means what we required? Some x term. So d by dx of 5 into x power 0. So except variable, remaining terms you have to keep it outside. There is a rule. There is a constant, keep it outside. Only variable must be inside. D by dx of x power 0. So now actually our formula what we have? D by dx of x power m is nothing but m into x power m minus 1. So by observing this formula, I can write 5 into 0 power x, 0 into x power 0 minus 1. 0 into anything will become 0. So what we got finally here? D by dx of constant is 0. So whenever constant is there, no need to do all this method. Simply we can say 0. So simply observe now d by dx of 32. 32 is a constant 0. D by dx of 52 is a constant, it is 0. Like that, whenever only constant is there, only constant inside without variable, we can write 0. Suppose d by dx of y. Observe here, we are doing with respect to x. We are doing differentiation with respect to x. But here what is given? With respect, y is given. Y is given, we are differentiating with respect to means y is also treated as constant now. Now y is not variable. So now differentiation d by dx of y means that is also 0. I hope you are clear with this differentiation of constant things. Fine. Now let us observe next one. d by dx of 5x square is there. Sir, you told differentiation of constant is 0. Your constant is there. Shall I put 0? No, wrong. Not like that. Why like that? Not like that, sir. Because when our constant is 0, only constant is 0. If I have written d by dx of only 5, it is 0. But here is not only 5. It is multiplied with what? X square. So it's multiplied with x square means 5 into d by dx of x square. So 5 into d by dx of x square means what should I write? First, okay, 5 like that. D by dx of x square means 2 into x power 2 power minus 1. So m into x power m minus 1. So 5 into 2, 10. 10 into x. So answer is 10x. Like that, we have to handle the situations. So when our constant is there, that is d by dx of, suppose 32 x power 4. So how to write now? 32, keep it outside. D by dx of x power 4. D by dx of x power 4 means what should I write? 4 into x power 4 minus 1. X power 4 minus 1 means x power 3. 32 into 4 you multiply into x cube. Like that we can write. Next. Suppose, now grouping here. So d by dx of, they have given x square plus x plus 2. How to handle? So d by dx of x square plus x plus 2 means I can write this as individually. First you have to take each term, that is d by dx of x square plus d by dx of x plus d by dx of 2. First of all, observe first one, d by dx of x square. X square means we can write it as 2x. Why? How you know, sir, 2x? Because our formula is x power m is nothing but differentiation of x power m is nothing but m into x power m minus 1. So I can write 2 into x power 2 minus 1 plus differentiation dx by dx, I told it is 1. And differentiation of constant, it is 0. So differentiation of constant, it is 0. dx by dx 1. Directly we can say dx cancel and dx by dx is 1. D by dx of constant is 0. So our answer is now 2x 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1. Like that you have to do. Let us see some others, like one more problem to get command on this one. They have given, suppose d by dx of 4x cube plus 3x cube plus 1. So how to handle this one means, first of all 4 into d by dx of 4x cube, again d by dx of 3x cube plus d by dx of 1, d by dx of 1. So first of all d by dx of 4x cube means 4, keep it outside, d by dx of x cube. Again d by 3, keep it outside, d by dx of x cube. D by dx of constant, differentiation of constant is 0. So keep it is 0. Why to do again that one? So here d by dx of x cube. X cube means what I told from our formula, 3 into x power 3 minus 1. Here 3 into again x cube. This is a what we have. Acha, we have given both. Sorry, we'll write it as some x square. We'll write here. We'll write x square. We'll write x square. Both we have taken same. No, why to take like that? We'll write x square. X square means what should I write now? 3 into 2 into x power 2 minus 1. So my final answer is 12x square plus 6x. This is my final answer. I hope we are clear with this one now. Now, observe an important application now. D by dx of, you have given x square y plus yx square plus 3. So now like this they have given. So now first of all we have to separate the terms. D by dx of x square y plus d by dx of yx square plus d by dx of 3. So now if you observe d by dx of x square y means, d by dx of x square y means we are differentiating with respect to x. So x is variable, so y is constant. Constant you have to keep it outside, d by dx of x square. Again here we are differentiating with respect to here what? X. Here x we are differentiating means y is variable. So let me write here x cube here, x cube, y x cube. So y is outside, you have to keep d by dx of x cube plus differentiation of constant 0. So simply I can write y is equal to d by dx of x square. D by dx of x square means I can write it as 2x, and 3y d by x cube means I can write it as 3x square. So this is the basic differentiation formula. Fine. I hope you are clear with this one. Suppose they have given like this, d by dx of x cube y square. X cube y square means we are differentiating with respect to x means y is constant. So y square into d by dx of x cube. So from here I can write y square into x cube means I can write it as 3 into x square. So y square, 3y square, x square is the answer. Suppose same question they have given d by dy of x cube y square. Now y is variable, x cube you keep it outside, d by dy of y square. So x cube into d by dy of y square means what should I write? Y square is nothing but 2y. So we have to handle like this. So now if you observe some examples, I like some examples. They have given displacement as t square plus 2t plus 3. And they're asking what is velocity, instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity is nothing but differentiation of displacement with respect to time. So differentiation of displacement with respect to time is called instantaneous velocity. So now how to handle d by dt of t square plus 2t plus 3. So first of all, d by dt of t square, d by dt of t square plus d by dt of 2t plus d by dt of 3. So now when we are taking like this, d by dt of t square I can write as 2t. D by dt of 2t means I can write d by dt of t plus differentiation of constant is 0. So v is equal to, I can write 2t plus 2. So this is the velocity, instantaneous velocity value. Now, suppose they are asking now, what is the instantaneous velocity is 2t plus t, 2t plus 2. Just now we got the expression instantaneous velocity as see observe here 2t plus 2. This is the expression we got. So by this expression, after getting this expression, now they are asking us to find suppose instantaneous acceleration. Instantaneous acceleration is differentiation of instantaneous velocity with respect to time. So from this formula, I can write A equal to d by dt of 2t plus 2. So now again I separate the terms d by dt of 2t plus d by dt of 2. So differentiation, this is 2t means I can write 2 into velocity as 2. So velocity is 2 means what about acceleration? Acceleration formula is d by dt of velocity. We will write dv by dt. So now what we can write d by dt of constant. Constant is 0. That means acceleration is 0. Acceleration is 0 and velocity is independent on time. We can call it as uniform velocity. Uniform velocity. Uniform velocity means velocity is independent on time. There is no time function. And acceleration is 0. We call it as uniform velocity. Uniform velocity. I hope now you are clear with how to handle uniform velocity. So this is the information for handling the differentiation and all these problems. I hope you are clear. Let us see one more basic problems of differentiation. If you want to take screenshots, you can take differentiation screenshots. This is the first page. First page. Anybody want to take screenshot, you can take. First page. Second page. Third page. Fourth page. Fifth page. Sixth page. Seventh page. Eighth page. Ninth page. 10th page. 11th page. 12th page. I hope you are clear here now. First page, second page, third page, fourth page, fifth page, sixth page, seventh page, 8th page, 9th page, 10th page, 11th page, 12th page. Yeah, beta, 1 minute. I'll conclude. Here, what happened means one application now I'm taking. Just wait 1 minute. I will take one application. Just 1 minute. Here, the question is, suppose we know velocity is given in time t square plus t plus 1. What is acceleration? We know a equal to dv by dt, d by dt of t square plus t plus 1. So what is acceleration means? I can write t plus 1. Fine. But velocity is given in function of displacement. Velocity is given as x square plus. This one we know, everyone we know about a velocity given function of time, how to find acceleration. Once they have given velocity in function of displacement, x square plus 2x plus 1. What is acceleration? What is acceleration? So now when they have given like that, so little confusion is there. How to handle these things? Then immediately, actually acceleration formula we know with respect to time, but velocity is given function of displacement. So now in this situation, immediately we have to do like this. A is equal to dv by dt. So now I can write this as dv into dt, like that you write. And this dv by dt I have written like this. And now I am multiplying here in the numerator and denominator with the dx. So now my function is very important. A is equal to dv by dx into dx by dt is called as v. So now first we have to do differentiation with respect to v. That is, what is the a value means? V into dv by dx. What is the v value? X square plus 2x plus 1. And what is dv by dx? dv by dx means differentiation. By differentiation of this one, x square plus 2x plus 1 means we'll get it as 2x plus 2. 2x plus 2. This is the value of acceleration. If you multiply those two, you will get. So if velocity is not given function of time, you must not get, because you can't use the dv by dt formula, we can't use. Because there it is in the function of x and here in the function of time, we can't use that. So such purpose, what I am doing here, I am taking this dv dt like this. And now I am multiplying here with the dx and dx here, I am multiplying here. So now dx by dt, what we know, dx by dt is called as velocity. So just I multiplied like this now, dv by dx into v. I hope now you are clear. So how to handle when velocity is given in function of displacement. So generally what will be having problems, majority of the problems will be having with velocity with respect to time only. So they will give like this, suppose v is equal to 2t plus 3. Like this, very simple, but they have given v equal to 2x plus 3 and find acceleration means you must not got shocked. Here okay, because our formula is dv by dt only, dv by dt. So from here I can write 2. But here we can also write this as dv by dt as like this. And we are multiplying dx and dx. And what we can write a equal to dv by dx into dvx by dt as v. So from here, first dv by dx with respect to x, if you will do, will get 2. With what is v value? Directly substitute v value. We expect 2x plus 3. So a is equal to 2 into 2, 4x plus 3 into 2, 6. 4x plus 6. Acceleration. I hope now you are clear how to handle the differentiation situations. Okay, beta? Fine. We'll meet in our next session and we'll complete integrations. Differentiation over.